It's nothing like having a delicious Southern dressing on the table for the holidays. And I'm gonna show you guys how to make a sausage and herb dressing. Y'all ready? Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right, so let's do a quick roll call. Let me tell you what we have right here. Right here we have our bread, and I use brioche bread. I got 16 ounces of breakfast sausage right here. Now, if you don't have breakfast sausage, you can use the regular Jimmy Dean sausage, but I don't have that here where I'm at. I just use these breakfast sausages. We got some chicken broth here or stock, fresh garlic. We got an egg. We got some rosemary, some flat leaf parsley. We have some butter, celery, carrots, thyme, salt, pepper, and we have some onions here. So this is all you need for this delicious sausage stuffing, guys. Let's get to it. All right, guys, to get started, we're gonna start preparing our breadcrumbs or our bread. So we're gonna take a pan here, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna dump our bread here on the pan, like that. We're gonna try to get them as much in a single layer as possible, which we should be able to do it. And you should already have your oven preheated to 350 degrees. And we're gonna stick these in here for about 10 to 20 minutes. What we're looking for these babies to do is just dry out, get a little crisp. You know, you want them lightly brown, slightly crispy, but not too crispy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and place these in the oven, and we're gonna be back in about 10 to 20 minutes, but we're gonna continue working on the rest of the recipe. All right, so we're gonna start off by heating up our cooktop, and we're gonna start melting our butter, and we're gonna use half our butter. Since we're using a half a cup, we're gonna use a fourth of a cup here, and we're just gonna get it melted. And as it starts to melt, we're gonna add our celery, our onions, and our carrots. And we're gonna cook this for about 7 to 10 minutes and let it soften. All right, let's add a little salt here, and we're gonna add a little pepper. All right, so we're about 10 minutes into this. Our veggies are where we want them, man. Take a look at that. They're glossy, they're soft. So I'm gonna pause our heat real quick, and we're gonna get those veggies into this bowl. We're just gonna sit those aside, put our pan back here, unpause our heat, start making our sausage. And as these sausages cook, you're just gonna be breaking this up with your wooden spoon. And we're gonna cook these all the way through. All right, so now our sausage has cooked all the way through. We're gonna add our veggies back to the pan, along with our garlic, our rosemary, thyme, parsley, our pepper, and our salt. And we're gonna mix this up for about a minute. All right, so now we wanna add about a cup of our chicken stock. And we're gonna stir this, and we're gonna cook this until it's reduced by half. And this should take about 5 minutes. All right, so we're about 5 minutes in, and our broth has reduced. So I'm going to turn our cooktop off because we're not gonna use this anymore. I'm gonna sit this aside, and we're gonna come back over to our cutting board with our breadcrumbs so we can get everything mixed, assembled, and into the oven, all right? All right, so here are the breadcrumbs right out the oven, lightly toasted. So we're gonna move these over to probably going to put it in a big pot so we can get this baby stirred up and into our baking dish. So let me remove this, and we'll bring over a pot. All right, so I put our breadcrumbs in this big pot here. This is about 20 cups of breadcrumbs, 2 loaves of bread, which was a pound a piece. So it's about 2 pounds worth of bread. And we're gonna take our sausage mixture, and we're gonna add it here to our pan, our pot. And we're gonna add the last 2 cups of our chicken broth, or if you got turkey broth, you can add that. I'm gonna start with a cup right here, and I'm gonna start getting this mixed in as much as I can. And you wanna make sure that moisture Matter of fact, I might as well go and do all this here. Let me go ahead and add all this chicken broth in here. And we want to make sure we get that moisture throughout all your breadcrumbs. All right, guys, so it looks like we got it mixed well. So what I'm gonna do now is bring over our baking dish and we're gonna add our dressing to our baking dish, all right? All right, so now we're just gonna transfer our dressing into our baking dish. Oh man, guys, this looks absolutely amazing. So take you some aluminum foil and we're gonna bake this covered for the first 30 minutes. Then we're gonna remove the covering after 30 minutes and we're gonna bake it uncovered for an additional 30 minutes. Now, preheat your oven. Your oven should be preheated to 350 degrees, so we're gonna go ahead and get them in there. All right, see you in 30. All right, guys, so we are 30 minutes in. Let's go ahead and remove our foil. Man, look at what we have right there. Man, that looks good. So I'm gonna stick this back in the oven for another 30 minutes and let it finish cooking uncovered, and we're gonna come right back. Okay, we're 30 minutes in, cooking it uncovered. We're gonna take that other half of our melted butter and we're just going to kind of brush the top of our dressing like this. Here you have it. Thanksgiving sausage dressing, or just sausage dressing. You don't have to have it on Thanksgiving, but most people eat dressing on Thanksgiving or around the holidays. So I'm gonna leave the measurements and ingredients in the video description below. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let me know how you make your dressing. I love mine with sausage. So let's go ahead and jump into quality control. All right, let's go ahead and get into quality control, man. Listen, I got my sausage stuff in here. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick bite of it. Oh man. If you love sausage dressing, give this here a try. And if you make yours a little different, leave it in the comment section below. Let me know. And until the end, I'm your cook, Spinella. Yes, this is All Wings Everything, and y'all already know I'm not a chef. I just cook a lot, and now I'm out. Peace.